baby, I got you the most amazing gift from the online military store. Oh, if I don't pay $15,000 to replace it, they're going to court-martial me. I'll lose my rank, my pension, everything. You're the only one I can turn to. Please.
Have you ever matched with someone online who was so stunningly, mind-bogglingly out of your league that your first thought wasn't hello, but how they can be your soulmate in your dreams? Is he or she your dream Rihanna or Brad Pitt? For most of us, that's a funny 5-second panic. We swipe left and go back to swiping on people whose main photo is them awkwardly holding a fish. But for some, that moment is the start of a carefully crafted, emotionally devastating, and financially draining nightmare. This is the story of Jake, a lonely guy, a beautiful Marine, and a Nigerian prince. Wait, no, that's a different scam. This one is worse. Much, much worse. If you are watching for the first time, you are watching Trust Check HQ, where we expose, educate, and empower. Before we start, we will appreciate if you can take 3 seconds of your time to like, comment your experience, and share this video so it can help someone not to fall a victim. Okay, now meet Jake. Talking to women in person. For Jake, that was like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube, blindfolded, on a roller coaster. Dating apps? A guaranteed, algorithm-powered ego crusher. But Instagram felt safer. It was like window shopping for a life he could never actually afford. He was just browsing, adding likes to the cart, but never clicking checkout. And then he saw her, Serena. Her profile was a triple threat of unbelievable perfection. A dedicated U.S. Marine, a patriot who loved apple pie, probably while saluting. A former beauty queen who could disassemble an M16 rifle in the time it took Jake to disassemble a burrito. And apparently a part-time professional photographer's model. It was a lot to process. But in that moment, Jake's brain, and let's be honest, a few other organs located south of the border, did all the thinking for him. He slid into her DM with the smoothness of a gravel road, and to his absolute shock, she replied immediately,
Hi. I just have to say, thank you for your service. And also, your photos are, wow, you're stunning.
Oh, that's so sweet of you to say, Jake. Not a lot of guys take the time to appreciate a strong woman. What are you up to?
What was he up to? He was having a heart attack. That's what he was up to. This was it. This was his meet cute. This was the moment the universe decided to stop being a jerk to Jake. Little did Jake know, Serena was actually a man named Mike, operating from a small, stuffy office in Lagos, Nigeria, whose only military combat experience was constantly fighting off his very persistent cat, Mr. Whiskers, from walking on the keyboard.
Mr. Whiskers, I swear to you, if you delete this message one more time, your dinner will be dreams and disappointments. Now, where was I?
Jake, honey, it's so embarrassing. The base pharmacy is out of the specific cream I need. My commander said I could use a private service, but my military pay is on a delay. Could you possibly help? It's $500. I'll pay you back as soon as I can, I promise.
This, my friends, is called love bombing. They shower you with so much affection, so many heart emojis, that they create a false sense of intimacy faster than you can say emotional manipulation. And Jake was the chief engineer, building this entire relationship. In his head, he was picking out China patterns. He'd decided their future dog would be named Captain Fluffy. It was serious. Enter Steve, Jake's friend, and the voice of reason, which in this story is the equivalent of bringing a squirt gun to a forest fire.
Hey bro, what's up? I just met this astonishingly, super ageously, and glorifying damsel.
Oh, wow, dude. So finally. Where did you meet her?
Met her on Instagram, bro.
Really, bro? Dude, you've never even video called her? That's sus.
She's on a secure military base.
So let me get this straight. Sergeant Supermodel, who is currently stationed on a top-secret naval vessel.
It's called operational security.
I think you should...
Steve, you think the Navy just lets anyone FaceTime from a billion-dollar warship?
Right. This incredibly busy soldier who is defending our freedom 24/7 just happens to have 18 hours a day to text you paragraphs about how your smile emoji makes her feel safe and she can't ever do a video call because
The glare from the
the
water.
sea is too shiny.
They don't have Zoom on an aircraft carrier, Steve. It's called OPSEC. Look it up. She said I'm the only one who understands her poetry, Steve.
It's okay, best of luck, bro, but my instinct is telling me something else. Nevertheless, all the best, bro.
Steve was trying to be a good friend. But when a scammer has you defending the operational security of the U.S. Navy to your buddy at a Starbucks, they've already won.
They've raised the flag on your brain and are currently auctioning off your common sense on eBay. Then, the requests started. Small at first.
Jake, honey, it's so embarrassing. The base pharmacy is out of the specific cream I need. My commander said I could use a private service, but my military pay is on a delay. Could you possibly help? It's $500. I'll pay you back as soon as I can, I promise.
Jake didn't hesitate. He was her hero. Then, a week later, the gift card, the official currency of scammers and 12-year-olds on Fortnite. Jake bought it. He was investing in their future. And then came the big one.
Jake, I'm in trouble. We were on a training exercise. There was an accident. I'm okay, but I damaged some communications equipment. The Navy says I'm personally liable. If I don't pay $15,000 to replace it, they're going to court-martial me. I'll lose my rank, my pension, everything. You're the only one I can turn to. Please.
The world stopped for Jake. His love, his patriot, was about to be dishonorably discharged because of a simple accident. He didn't see a red flag. He saw a damsel in distress. He liquidated his savings. He sent the money. And then... silence. The money was gone. But worse than that, the dream was gone. Captain Fluffy, the future, the love, it all vanished into digital thin air. The person he thought loved him never existed. The shame and depression were a physical weight, heavier than any military pack. But Jake's story doesn't end in that dark room. After a week of feeling like a world-class fool, he did the bravest thing he could think of. He reached out, he told his family, he sheepishly called Steve.
Dude, wow. Okay, first, we're reporting this to the FBI's IC3 website. Then, we're getting you a therapist. And then, we're ordering a truly disgusting amount of pizza. This is a no-judgment zone. Well, maybe a little judgment, but it's bundled with the pizza, so it's a good deal.
And Jake learned some brutally important lessons so you don't have to. So, how do you avoid becoming Jake? Let's break it down. 1. If they can't video call, ever, for any reason, the internet is bad, their camera is broken, the sea is too shiny, it's a scam. 2. If they ask for money, especially via wire transfer, gift cards, or cryptocurrency, it is a scam. The U.S. military will not court-martial a soldier and ask them to pay via Google Play cards. 3. These scammers are professionals. They're master manipulators. It's not about intelligence, it's about emotion. They prey on loneliness and hope. If your gut is doing the Macarena telling you something is wrong, listen to it. Talk to a friend. Be skeptically awesome. And here's the twist. Jake is doing better now. He's in therapy. And he turned his shame into a shield for others. He started a support group for victims of romance scams. He uses his experience to help people. And get this, at one of these meetings, he met someone, a real person. She'd been through something similar. Their first date was coffee, and they video called to plan it. Because the best revenge isn't just living well, it's living well and protecting others from the same nightmare. The dream he thought he was paying for was a lie, but the life he built for himself after, that's real, and it's all his. If you found this story entertaining, or maybe a little too relatable, do us a favor, give it a thumbs up. Share it with a friend who might need to hear it. You might just save them $15,000 and a whole lot of heartache. Subscribe for more content that helps you navigate the wild, wild west of the internet. Stay safe and stay skeptical out there. This is Dave. I am your host, and you are watching Trust Check HQ.